Alright, welcome back. But yeah, they wanted to build a Nightmare Before Christmas ride right across from it's a small world after all, and it was gonna use like the same ride system, and all I could think of was just like, it's such a weird idea to have the most scary ride in your park probably be right across from your most uplifting park ride.
Yeah, I sure did. A
heart.
What should we do?
Give it to Oogie.
You really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
This game or the next game where I had to run up Oogie Boogie's castle.
I know that the girl in that is Tara.
One's Barrel, and one's Locke.
What?
That was they all just said their names.
No. The chick is the voice actress. I think her name is Tara, I forget. But she plays Tara. She's the girl who plays fucking oh my god.
Oh,
like
Team
all
Titans.
the fucking characters, yeah.
Team Titans with Terra?
Yeah, not Tara, but I think either it's the one who plays Tara or it's the one who plays Raven. I can't remember now. It's one of those two.
Raven, I thought we were Raven.
I think it's Raven though, right? Pretty sure. Also, the voice sounds exactly like Phil. Or no, Lil from Rugrats. It's the exact same voice. I was trying to think what voice it was. It's Lil.
Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
Oogie Boogie! Why did we tell him? That was a bad idea.
But yeah, the reason they never built the ride though, which I think is hilarious, is that I forget who the fuck made this. It's that weird dude who makes all the fucking creepy movies for kids. Derek, what's his name? You know it? No?
No, I don't know.
I can't
I don't remember what
think of it.
movies you're talking about either.
Fucking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I'm blanking on his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, fucking, anyways, they wanted to build the ride, and Disney was like, we want to build this ride, so they went to him because he technically owns the rights to all the characters in the franchise itself, and he's like, and his reasoning was, no, I'm not gonna let you guys build a ride. I don't want you guys to build a ride because I don't want this to have too much exposure. He's like, I don't want the movie to get too popular. I want it to be kind of an underground thing, which is the weirdest.
He didn't want to make a sequel,
weirdest
Chris.
logic ever. So he turned them down because he didn't want the movie to get too popular.
He didn't want to make a sequel.
And now
that's
the
what it
movie is absurdly popular.
Dude, it's like a cult classic.
Yeah. And
Like,
he's
people, when you go, yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, people go, oh yeah.
Yeah. So, essentially he was like, essentially they worked out a deal that was like, you can't build a ride, but I will let you do the overlay for the Haunted Mansion in California. But it's only in California.
Yeah.
You don't get it down here in Florida. You know?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Just too bad though, because I actually kind of wish we got the overlay down here. Be neat to go see it. I don't want to go across country to see a fucking one ride that's different during the holiday season. Like, legit, that's really stupid.
I just remembered the roller coaster fiasco, Chris.
Which one?
The roller coaster girl.
Uh...
You've told this story on the show.
Are you sure you're not thinking of... If you're talking about the girl who died at Six Flags...
No, I'm talking about the crazy girl who is just like Cyborg.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. Oh, that...
You've told this story here.
Have I told it on the show?
You've told this on the show.
I must have told
I don't
it
remember
on the
what
show.
what we were what game we were playing, but I know you've told it on the show.
Yeah, I definitely had to have. Okay. Fucking... Dude, she was weird. And then and then out of my own curiosity, looking into her just made me realize how much weirder she was. It's like, oh, okay. Fucking... I mean, when you have an Encyclopedia Dramatica page about you, you know you're, like, top tier. Like, human on the internet. Like, you've accomplished every possible goal possible for enraging the internet.
Yeah, so I don't know if you just saw that.
Yeah, you went to a coffin.
No. Not the getting into the coffin, but the...
Oh. Yeah, that looks good.
Also, if you look, you can see Donald's missing his torso.
Yeah, that sure is correct. Is it supposed to be like that? I feel like
Yes,
that's supposed to
yes,
be
it
like
is.
that. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, get the hell out of this pumpkin patch. Swear to God. Fucking come back to my pumpkin patch, I swear to God.
Fucking stab you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so sometimes the camera controls are great.
Tell me more.
Not so bad.
My favorite pastime is not having a pastime. Yeah, that makes sense. I got it.
So that one, that one, this one, this one, this one.
Splendid! I didn't get to read the rest.
Jack in a box.
Jack in a box, I get it. It's a good joke.
See ya.
See ya. Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
See ya! See ya! I don't remember what the hell that's from either. Fucking. I just remember the clip so vividly. It was, see ya! Oh, you know what? I do know what it was. Comic Zone. When he fucking, like, he grabs an enemy and launches him away. He goes, see ya! Dude, we should definitely play some Sega Genesis stuff. At some point. I don't know.
I just want to go.
I don't know when, but
Let
at
me
some
leave.
point, we should definitely play some Sega Genesis stuff. Kill with fire, Derek.
I'm trying.
The pumpkins turn into bombs?
I think so.
Okay. I was not prepared for that.
We're all dead now. Can I leave this area? I guess. Shut tight. Okay.
You cannot, Derek.
Fire.
Derek, do you have an idea?
Nope.
It's very upsetting.
This is Halloween.
Okay.
Oh.
Halloween, Halloween, comes and scare in the dead of night.
Da 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 da.
Fire.
You know what I just remembered? When I fucking...
What?
I sent you the fucking, Zone... I sent you the Zone Tan Halloween thing for Halloween, and I just remember because I sent it, and then immediately just sent a message. I sent a link to it, and then I immediately sent a message after that was just like, don't open it in class!
Yeah, you were like not safe for
It
work.
was like, not safe for work, do not open.
It's always good to get one of those little heads up, you know?
Yeah, it was like... Because I sent it and then immediately was just like, oh, he's probably in class still, actually, right now.
Remember.
That was fucking... That was a while ago now.
Yes.
That was like years ago now. It actually wasn't that bad. I remember it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
bad,
a really...
but it was like,
wasn't
don't open this, it's public.
Yeah. Well, there's one that's, like, worse than the other one, and I think I sent the one that was less worse because I remember you sending it... I remember the message back you got was, oh, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Dude, they kidnapped the heart. Also, I don't think that heart would fit into that guy. It's very tiny. Yeah, the heart's quite huge.
They're putting it right here on the machine.
Oh.
To infuse them all with emotion, I guess.
Emotion. You think it could give me emotion?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think anything can.
We lost them.
Zero. to them, quick!
Dead of night. Do, do,
You know, this movie is the whole reason Hot Topic is like a thing. like when you think about it, what does Hot Topic sell? It sells fucking whatever emo children are into, and then Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's it. That's literally the entire fucking lineup of their shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong.
I had a person one day that was just like, well, why don't you shop at Hot Topic? You wear pretty much nothing but black anyways, and I was just like, yeah, because and I was like, listen, I could shop at Hot Topic, or I could get a shirt with a skull on it at any goddamn store for fucking half the price.
That's too true.
I'm not paying for the notoriety of having a Twilight person on my shirt, alright? I don't
Yo,
really
man.
give a shit.
Jacob and Edward are beautiful men, and blah blah, and one of them is in complete obscurity now at this point.
It was interesting because Hot Topic had such a drastic change just in my lifetime of being like, it's the store where they sell all the goth gear, to it's the store where they sell all the Twilight and fucking prissy shit. And I'm just like, wow, this is gay. And now it's changed from that to being the store that sells nothing but the fucking anime shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is with this store?
Dude, man, cashing out on trends when you can.
I mean, it is Hot Topic. It's literally supposed to be the store that sells nothing but like what is
topic
the
that is
hot.
hot.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I get you. It's just weird because it went from being a store that I wouldn't necessarily shop at, but occasionally has some shit I think was cool, to I am never going into the store, to, alright, yeah, I kind of want to buy a JoJo shirt, and this is kind of the best place to get it. It's like... This bathtub, by the way.
I don't like it.
It was weird in the movie, and it's still weird to me now.
It was weird then, and it's still weird now.
Yeah. Also, if I told you there's a tub that 3 children travel by, you'd probably call the cops. It's not a statement you should ever make. Throw a Hadouken at them.
Hadouken!
It's the same game, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Ryu, can I throw a Hadouken? Sure you can!
Love that joke.
I love that joke. It's my favorite joke.
See ya. Fire. Fire.
Is that even hitting it? I feel
No.
like none of those are hitting it.
I love when they just get right out of it. There we go.
I'm like, Derek, wait for it to come to you.
It doesn't. That's the thing.
If you move far enough away, it will come to you eventually.
You're right.
That's a hanging skeleton, man.
He moved a second ago.
That's a little too dark for this kid's game, Derek. I don't think I approve of this.
Right.
I want to travel through Coffin like that, too. I want to just, like, through it, like, picked up and thrown through it, like, by some malevolent force.
I have to kill these guys. I guess I have to kill one.
Dude. Oh yeah, what's the word? So I actually forgot to mention this. I was gonna bring this up when we were talking coronavirus in the last episode. So yeah, it's been revealed, like, yeah, the virus most likely came from a
penguin.
No, a fucking it came from a lab where they actually research viruses.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
so
no.
It was 100%
Human error.
A combination of human error and probably also the Chinese government actually trying to make chemical warfare.
Oh no.
I remember when it first came out, everyone was like, that's ridiculous. That's totally insane fucking conspiracy theory nonsense. And I went, do you know China? Do you know the shit that they're always up to? Like, that seems pretty reasonable, actually, for China.
One of the theories I heard was, it came from, you know what you know armadillo is. There's like another, like not a subspecies of them, but there's something similar, like shaped like them.
Sure.
And they were like, it came from them. And I'm like, I don't believe that.
It didn't come from them.
It's propagating in the live animal markets, blah blah. I mean, it probably is propagating in the animal markets.
Also, well, I mean, now it is, but yeah, essentially from what they've researched, it seems as though it most likely came from a bat.
Yes.
That had a specific disease that a doctor then got infected with, and then he went to the fish market, and then it came from the fish market.
Yes.
Before he realized he was infected. But essentially, yeah, it straight up came from a lab that's literally across the street, Derek, to the fish market, where all the transactions have been sourced back to.
Oops.
So literally, they put it, which is hilarious for two reasons. Number one, now we know where it came from, and it was indeed a lab that studies viruses, so it was semi-planned. It's probably a lab that exists for developing chemical weapons. Or biological weapons, whatever. So that's hilarious. And number two, why would you build it right across the street from a fish market in the middle of a city? Why would you build a laboratory that fucking tests horrendous diseases in the middle of a fucking city next to a fucking food market?
That's China. They had nowhere else to put it, Chris.
China, man. You guys are fucking weird when you build shit. Like, you just build shit and you don't think about why you're building shit. You just do it. Like,
it's China, Chris. That's my answer.
It's funny because that's the reason we have housing district laws in fucking America.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I will state, are bad in different ways. Because it's also the reason why housing in America is exponentially higher. Because, oh, you can't build a house this size within this region because it's not okay. It falls under this law that you can't build anything beneath this sort and size. Which is insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes it's a little ridiculous.
But it does make sense in, like, yeah, we shouldn't be building, you know,
like
businesses right next to houses.
Like, where the greenhouse used to be, Chris.
Yeah.
They having trouble putting anything there, because I think that's all zoned as residential, if my memory serves, right?
It's not. It's zoned as business residential. Yeah, it's business residential, which is, essentially, it's an area where you can have your business, but you can live in your business, essentially.
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it probably is giving them headaches getting all that sorted out, because they want to just build a standard business there, which you can do, but it's like extra paperwork. Because everything in America is extra paperwork, let's be honest.
It's so bad.
But, yeah, because my buddy Trevor lives on a business residential road as well. Because his house could be used as a business if they wanted to, legally. Like, they could just run a business out of there and you can't say anything about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because he wants to open his own shop, and I'm just like, why don't you just ask your parents if you can use your fucking house
for the time
to
being
do business? Because one, you legally can, and two, I don't think your parents would mind that much, honestly.
For the time
like,
being, as long as he's doing something.
It's not like he wants to open a fucking, you know, garage to fucking open up a garage to do like heavy duty car work. I mean, he wants to do computer repairs. You don't need a lot of space for that. Like, you know. Like, you don't need a lot of space for that, and fucking... It's not like you're gonna constantly have people showing up for stuff like that either as well.
See ya!
See ya! See ya! Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Is this Halloween?
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Derek, I always love that you get to a certain part in the song and then you completely have
give
no
up.
idea what any
I
of the
just
words
give up,
are.
no.
You just give up.
It's not even that I don't know the words. I know the words to this song. I just don't care.
You don't know them in proper order.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's... I'm 100% sure of this because every time you sing something, I'm always like, yeah, and then you say the next line, and I'm like, that is not the next line. And, like, every time. It's like... it's... Get the gargoyles.
I'm just gonna run away from the gargoyles.
No,
'cause
get the
if
gargoyles.
I fall off this, Chris, we have to start all over from the bottom again.
Fucking started from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I actually don't know the lyrics after that. I think it's 24/7 something something something. It's...
That's not the way.
I like that one fucking meme song of the one that's it's started from the bottom, get to the some along those lines, but the dude wrote a parody version of it that's just started as a baby, a tiny little baby. Now look at me.
Come on.
Probably should have used fire on the flying one. Like that. Are we actually climbing the tower from the movie? Yes. Neat. This is the most expanded lore I think I think this movie franchise is ever gonna get.
100%.
They threw it into the fire, and it looks like you skipped the cutscene, but it also might have just been a really weirdly short cutscene.
It was a shortly cutscene.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, I can have a sip of water, and then I was just like, no, I can't have a sip of water.
Like it looked like such
Okay,
a
I guess
jarring
I'm
cut.
dead.
Yeah. Continue. 8, 7. Dude, you got 3 minutes to beat this.
No, I know it's not going to be able to. That's the thing.
3 minutes, dude. You're on the time limit.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait. Yeah, this is going to take longer than that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anything you got left to say?
Well, let's see what happens when I jump on the bottom.
Now you have to do the whole thing over again.
Shut tight. It's alright.
Very nice. Very well played.
Fire.
Fire!
Fire!
Grind for XP. Fire!
A little bit. It's over here. Yep.
Bruh, you see this shit? Bro, you seen this shit? You believe this shit?
Oh, here's the bathtub.
Can you ride in the bathtub though?
No.
This game sucks.
This game is terrible.
Yeah, fucking 1 out of 2 can't ride in bathtub. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 can't ride in bathtub. Worst game ever. Would play twice.
Have played twice.
Have played through twice.
Okay. Well, I went back to the save point because I know we're not going to make it in time because there's a lot of cutscenes coming up.
That's fine. Oh god. Derek, do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart?
Do you believe in magic?
What a great song that I've butchered.
Same.
Oh man. Alright, let's pick this up in the
Yeah,
next
we'll figure it out
part.
next time.
We'll see you next time.